Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. So let's talk about the Fiend Hunter currently for this particular one. So Mushoku Tensei, this is going to be the boss that we have, the Berserker Fire right here. So as you can see, I decided to run two physical team. Alright, this is going to be what I think is going to be quite good because Wilhelmina, Sylvia, and then we got a Darien on team 2, right? So obviously you can still use Magic Team if you want to. You can use Roxy. You can also use the thing is, Yumi is not going to be that good right here. I mean, you're still going to hit the middle one, but you're not going to hit the other two. Darren can hit all three. I think Sherazad can also hit the other one sometimes, but this is definitely going to benefit the physical teams more generally, right? And that's just going to be how it is. If you're trying to hit all three Tal, as far as I know, in the magic option right now, if we're talking about the magic DPS, there's just not enough options that we have that can hit multiple times, except for Roxy. Roxy can do that, but she's going to be able to do that once every few turns. So with that, let me show you guys this one. I just did a level 9, so I'm going to show you guys the strategy here, because the boss is a little bit finicky, a little bit different in certain aspect, right? So what you're going to do early on, right? The boss is going to apply taunt to the head part, which is this particular one, which is a good thing, right? So you are going to be able to hit it regardless of where you position your characters, and it's all about repositioning for this particular one. You can see this time around, the boss applies taunt. That's going to be what he's going to do at the beginning. We're going to go with Refitia, Liberta. We're going to go with, we're going to apply our attack percent first for Sylvia. Alright, and then we're going to go with Wilhelmina right here for the chain reinforcement. I guess we can go this. And then we're gonna go with, wait, let me see. Who is hitting? Yeah, I think this works. And then Zenith is gonna go last. The reason Zenith goes last is because we don't want to focus fire on any of the back parts, right? So Zenith is gonna focus fire on the back parts. So, but she will be useful turn 2 onwards, right? So after the first round. So Swimsuit Refi with that. Okay, so we're gonna try to hit the left top. I will turn off my face cam as per usual, so you guys can see the damage on the top left. Okay, so now the boss activates taunt. Alright, so this is where we just go in the middle part. So the boss is going to do this thing called the blood rush. He's going to try to knock us to the right side. It's going to be a very annoying skill right there, right? But what we are essentially doing, or what we are essentially gaining, is we also gain this DOT thing. Can you see the burn symbol right there, right? If I put them out, I don't get it. Only the characters that get the direct hit will get the burn symbol. So you want 4 characters to get hit ideally. Okay, that's going to be very, very important. So when you get hit by this particular skill, notice you're also gonna knock to the right, right? Is it left? I guess left for the boss, but right for us, right? So this is going to be very important. Make sure you position your lowest HP character. In this particular case, my Wilhelmina has the lowest HP because it's the damage scales off HP to hit Liberta right here, so that we can position or reposition our Liberta later on. So I'm going to go with this particular one. Alright, so we are going to apply Zenith first, Wilhelmina, and then we are going to go with this particular one. Alright, so we're going to apply this skill right here. Okay, so I'm going to go in. So focus fire in the middle because that's a taunt, right? So we're just gonna, you know, focus on doing that. So we managed to get plenty of taunt right there. So the boss is gonna boom. Okay, so now everybody gets burn damage, everybody gets DOT. So now notice the boss is gonna do this particular thing, right? So what is this damage thing? This one, if your character has DOT, right, they are going to only take 400% of the damage. But if your character don't have DOT, then they will die instantly. You can see Liberta there, KO right there, right? Because earlier I positioned her this way, and only these 4 get DOT, she didn't get DOT. So in this case, she will die. But you can see there's one empty slot right here. So that's where Liberta is gonna pop. We're gonna pop her, plop her right there. Alright, we're gonna do something like this. Alright, so everybody is safe. Now this is going to do 2 things, right? It's going to do a decent amount of damage, and it's also going to try to reset our skill cooldown, which is kind of cool if you think about it, right? So resetting our skill cooldown, meaning we will be able to reapply all the things that we did earlier. So we're gonna go with this, we're gonna go with this. I'll be doing this particular one. So we can apply this skill again later on, which is really cool. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. Go with this. Go to the middle. Okay, so reapply this particular DOT stuff. Boom. That's a lot of damage by Sylvia right there. Okay, so everybody gets hit. So now the boss is going to do the same thing for the right tile. So we are going to get pushed. Let me go with this and this. So same thing, right? We're going to get knocked again to the other side. Very annoying. We're going to reapply this thing again. Okay, so Liberta sadly cannot use any skills right there. So I'm going to go with this. So since the boss has managed to reset our skill, I will be using the same thing again. In this case, we're going to use this particular Sylvia's buff so that we extend our duration for all the things. Alright, so we're trying to extend our duration again. So let the boss hit me. So let's see how much damage is this. Okay. Okay, this is going to do, I guess, not as high as the previous one. Boom. Alright, so again, everybody gets the DOT except for Liberta. And then the boss is going to do the same thing, but just we gotta invert it a little bit. So this time we just move everybody down there. Okay, so we're gonna go with, I will say, you can go with this one first. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. And then we're gonna go with this. We will be doing this particular one because we don't really need to reapply anything for now. So a good thing for Sylvia is we can do that. I'm thinking like, should I go with the other Liberta one because that's going to give us the heal. Let me go in first. If it's not enough, then I will go into the I will swap the invert the turns, right? Okay. So make sure everybody gets Rare Feast buff during this duration. Alright, decent damage right there. Okay, so fortunately everybody survives. Alright, so for the final one, we're gonna go in with this particular one. I feel like this one for Sylvia, the Bikini Blaster, the Bikini Sylvia does way more damage compared to the other one. So this one will basically get rid of all of us. So we're gonna go with Team 2 after this. Or maybe it's enough, I'm not sure if it's enough. Okay, it's barely enough. The boss is left with 15%. Alright, destroyed. Oof, that was really loud, what the heck. Okay, anyways, now that we are here, so this is going to be where Team 2 comes in. Same concept, we're gonna do the same thing, right? So, but early on, there's just no need for us to do much. I guess there is going to be the skill reset later on, so we can just go all in first and try to, you know, do as much damage as we can. So I'm going to go with this, and go with Darian. Don't worry about the SP, right? So just buff everyone as much as you can. But in terms of the positioning afterwards... So remember, Darian is not complete yet. We don't have a complete set of costumes. So every other turn, she won't be able to do anything. So right now, right? So this time the boss is going to move us around. It's going to push us around. I recommend putting Rafina next to Darian because Darian is my lowest HP in this particular case. So doing it something like this. So Rafina don't really need that, she doesn't really need that hit right there, alright? DOT. So we're gonna go with, let's see. I believe the 2 SP for this one is good enough, alright? I'm gonna go with this particular one. Is there a need for me to reserve SP, right? I feel like there's not much need for me to reserve much SP. So take this, hit this. Smack with Lethal, smack with Rafina, Darian goes last, boom. So 4 of them, as you can see, has gotten DOT. So again, this is the safe spot, right? So the one that has to go there is Rafina. I'll put Therese right here. I'll put Diana right here. I will shield everyone. And then I'll put Therese in the middle. We're gonna apply the heal. Alright. Heal and buff everyone. So shield up. And then we're gonna go with this in the middle. We're gonna go with what's her name? Rafina afterwards. And we're gonna go with Darian again. Now keep in mind, this is going to reset our skill. Alright, it's gonna reset our skill. So Darian can go in again after this. Okay, so 2.4%. So remember, we just got skill resetted. So that means Darian will be able to move in again. So we are going to, since we already applied that, so we can reapply all of these. Oh, this one is going to be so good. As you can see, there's not enough SP if you try to use lethal skill. I guess we can use this particular one. Then we're going to have enough for that particular one. So same thing again. We're going to try to move Diana here, Darian here. I guess Rafina gets hit by Darian for this particular one. So swimsuit, buff, 3 buffs, and then go in with this, and then Darian go in. This one should basically kill the boss. But if you need more turns, just repeat the sequence pretty much, right? Okay. So as you can see, that is a lot of damage. Alright, that's as much damage as you can get. So Bikini Agent Sylvia is going to do the most. Iron Monarch will help me now, as you can see. And then Sylvia, where is Darian? Darian is right here actually. So if the entire battle, the second battle lasts longer, I think Darian can basically catch up in damage. That's going to be very, very interesting to look at, right? But anyways, this is for level 9 boss. Hopefully you guys are able to try to replicate something similar as well. Again, if you don't have 2 physical teams, you can consider using in most cases one more magic team and the second one. I feel like a lot of the options for the magic team is not that good, not that great this time around, but it's still going to be able to get a little bit of extra damage, especially with what's the name again? Roxy, right? I think she is going to shine right here as well. So yeah, with that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. I will show you guys a gear because, you know, players always ask that. So this is going to be my gears for Wilhelmina, gears for Sylvia. Just pay attention to the attack and crit damage since these are the DPS characters, right? And Darian, which I just geared yesterday, right? So a 2.5k attack and 589% crit damage. Alright, have a nice day. Goodbye.